Hello, everyone. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. If you are new to my channel, please click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the tutorials. Today, I am going to be doing a Quickadilly, and a Quickadilly is a play on the name Piccadilly. It just means it's one of my shorter videos and not a live. So please leave a comment down below if you like what I did today. All right, let's get started. So we have the new annual catalog, so exciting. And I worked on a card on Wednesday using the Hearts and Hugs bundle, and we made this. But today I decided I'm going to continue to use this bundle, and we're going to use it kind of what it was intended for. Not that this wasn't what it was intended for, but let's make a card using some of these fun critters. You can find this bundle on page 61 of our catalog. Now, if you're new to Stampin' Up! Or you are interested in starting to stamp and you have no demonstrator that you're working with, I would love to be your demonstrator and help support you in that and get you a catalog. But take a look at how cute this is. Now, this is a better way of showing you the cutouts. But today I'm going to use these walruses. When this catalog came out, the minute I saw them, I was like, I've got to have that. I've just got to have that set. So we're going to do a play on this card up here. I'm just kind of making it my own version. So let me put this aside and let's get started. I chose to use the brand new Summer Splash, right? Yeah, I had to double check and look. They're so new. This is going to be the base of our card. So I'm just going to fold that in half, and I am going to use the bone folder to just give that a good burnish down. Oh. Okay, well, we'll be using this side because that side had an imperfection. And then I'm also going to be using the, what is the name of this? Unbound Beauty DSP. Now this paper is gorgeous, and it does have a bundle set that it comes with, but it's okay to use it for other things too. So this orange pattern on the back side, they have the Summer Splash in just kind of this fun pattern. So what I did here is I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I took my trimmer, and I'm just going to show you really quick. I took my trimmer and I just lined up each corner. So one there, and then I went and cut this, and this is how I came up with this shape out of here. So we're going to use this to make a nice little background for our card. So I wanted to see if that was, nope, it isn't going to fit there. So what I want to do is, this is just a 1/4 inch smaller. So I want to leave like a 1/4 inch edge right here, just because I think that adds a little interest in the card, is if you have the little border on here. So let me find some glue that is, I like to use the Tombow liquid glue. It is very, very tacky, which is good. I live in a very humid climate, and this stuff stays stuck down. Plus it gives me a few minutes to kind of alter, see, like what I'm doing right now, to get these edges on here. Okay, oops. I squished out the glue. I was squeezing so hard. When that dries, I'll just use this to kind of remove that. Okay, then I want, let me grab this is basic white, and I cut mine for the inside of my cards at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And I have just another little piece of the same DSP, and I want to put that for the inside of the card right here on the edge. so that I have some matching going on. Now, because it's that liquid glue, I don't have that lined up, but that gives me perfect amount of time to wiggle that around and get that lined up. And I'll go ahead and adhere this down to the inside of the card. It is Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and have wonderful plans this weekend. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, that should be dry, so I'll just use my little glue eraser. Right here. Just to take off my little smuts there. All right, I'm also going to be using the Countryside Corners dies, and it is, the die that I'll be using is the third one in from the outside. And I cut that out with a piece of basic white. And let me grab a piece of basic white out, because apparently I missed cutting it out. And we'll do that real quick. Usually I try to have these done ahead of time. So I'll cut about 3 inches. So that fits on there. And then I will grab the mini cutter. Now, when I'm cutting with the Stampin' Cut and Boss machine, I like to put that little pad underneath. This is our silicone mat. That keeps it from sliding around when you're using it. And let me grab the cutting pad. So you're going to need 2 acrylic plates, and they are number 2 plates. So let's put, and one number 1, which is the base plate. So let's put that in. Let's put our cutting plate down. Put our paper on that and our die, and then we're going to put the next cutting plate on. And we're going to run that through. So get that started. When it catches like that, grab a hold and run it through. Here we go. Now we have that image cut out. Again, that was the Countryside Corner die, and it was the third one in from the outside of those dies. That's the size that I used. So just for a little background, I'm just going to hook this down on here like so, just to create a little background. And just kind of eyeball middle for this. Okay. There we go. Now that piece of smoky slate, we're going to use that next to do a little stamping on the image. So I'm going to take my Emboss Buddy or any kind of anti-static tool that you have and just rub that around on there. I'm going to grab Versamark. And I'm going to grab those Walruses. And I think it's easier sometimes just to take the ink to the image when you have a larger image. Make sure that is good and inky, and it is. Which side did I do? I must have done this side. And we'll give that a good press for that ink to transfer. There we go. And I'm going to use our white emboss powder to make that image pop. See if that's got some good coverage there. Maybe a little on his face. There we go. And then we'll get the heat tool and set that. Do you see the magic happen? Make sure I've got all those lines. Not pretty. Okay, we're going to give that a minute to cool down, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And the one that I chose is I Could Just Hug You. So in our Memento Tuxedo Black ink, I'm going to ink this up. Now this is a small stamp, meaning it's thin, fine lines. Line up. Give that, I'm just giving that ink a moment to transfer. Small stamp, small pressure, but you want to have, you know, good pressure. Here we go. I Could Just Hug You. So this is a die that comes in the actual Hearts and Hugs set. Now that this has dried down, I'm going to use a little Smoky Slate blend. This is our alcohol marker on the Smoky Slate paper. And I'm just going to create a light little highlight. And there's no right or wrong to this, but I like to kind of follow what Stampin' Up! Does. So I'm just going to come here. Now this looks dark on the paper, but it will dry a little lighter, so don't worry. Just kind of come along here, and I'm going to fill in these walruses' little creases here. And if you feel more comfortable, I'm using the brush end, but if you feel more comfortable, you can use the bullet end too. So let's do his little hiney here. And come down, just because this is on the bottom, it'll probably have more of a shadow. I think I may be getting a dry blend here. Have to order another one. I'm going to go over it again. You can go over it as many times as you need to get the intensity that you want. Now, I know that looks dark, but it will go a lot lighter. So don't be scared when you see this and think, oh, I got this bold black line here. You don't. See, we're just adding a little bit, and do it wherever you feel it would be darker. I like that little highlight underneath. I think it gives a little bit of dimension. Okay. Then let's die cut this out. So I'm going to go ahead and use the trimmer. To cut my gray down a little bit. And I am going to use a bit of washi tape to put the die on here to keep it from moving. I tend to move them and the plates, and you can use a Post-it note, you can use a little washi tape, whatever works for you. I'm going to do a little there, and then I think I'll come in and do a little here. And then we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to grab those plates, placing that silicone mat down. Number 1 base plate goes on. Then we have number 2 cutting plate. Then we have our die and paper. And then we have another number 2. I kind of stagger them. It makes it easier to run through the machine. Pull it off easy. Post-it notes work really good also for this. So now we have them cut out. Aren't they cute? So stinking cute. Okay, so they're adorable, let's face it. I want to go ahead and place them on here, but I'm going to use some dimensionals. So let me find some here. I'm going to use some dimensionals to attach them. Oh, I got a stray. Embellishment attached there. This will work. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. And then let's take our sentiment and put it right here too. And let's pop it up. We're just going to town today. So I think I need another one. We don't want that to sag in the mail. Okay. So let's put this here, like so. Isn't it cute? Cute, cute, cute. All right. Also, there are these little hearts, die cuts, and they're really kind of cute because they cut out and then they add a little detail in the heart. So I have a few of these, and trying to decide, do I want to pop them up? I think I do. So let me find some mini dimensionals, because those will be easier to place on here. Here's some from a set. So let's place that on here. Now, if this is something that you would like to make, all of these items are available in my online store. Let's put some hearts on here. So let's put one right here in that little crook. And then I think I'll have this one maybe kind of on and off of that piece. And let's just put this one over here. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. I absolutely love this set. So cute. Okay, we're not done. Let's do some more. Let's add, this is our Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and we have some basic gray twine here. So let's make a teensy tiny little twine bow. Okay. Like so. And then I might go just a little smaller here. And then let's use a glue dot to attach it. I'm just going to roll this up. And let's put that right here on our little banner. So cute. That little detail really makes such, I just love that. It just makes such a difference to have these little details. And then for embellishments on this one, I was just thinking, what about just basic rhinestones? We don't use enough basic rhinestones. We're always using all the colored things these days. So let's just use some basic rhinestones. And I'll take a large one and maybe put it offset here since we have two up here. And a smaller one here. And I maybe do a larger one here. Kind of to focus right around on that space. Isn't that cute? I just love this thing, and I love this set. I think it's adorable. So if you want any of these products, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you can find them on my website. If you go down and check in the description box, you're going to see a link to my website, so that you can take a look at what we have. Also, I do want to let you know that if you sign up for my emails, they're free. They come out every week with the cards. It has the dimensions for the cards. It has the instructions. It has the video. It has the products that I used and links to find them. So you can find that at www.piccadillystampin.blogspot.com. And if you would go ahead and sign up for those, I can't sign them up for you. It's illegal to do that, but then you will get that, all the information from these. Also, I do want to let you know that right now I'm running a promotion that for an $80 order before tax and shipping using my current host code, which this is my current host code, JWA994B2, you will earn a free stamp pack with all the instructions. There's a picture and instructions of how to make these 4 cards. Now this does include all of the pre-cut cardstock and the envelopes for these, so that you can just take whatever stamp set you have to add the sentiments to them. It's kind of a neat little grouping that you can give to people too. This does feature our new in color DSP that will be included in that. So, and then the last thing is, if you want to stock your craft room, or if you'd like to make a little bit of extra money, you can do so just by joining my team. I have a fabulous team of awesome stampers, and Stampin' Up! Has this promotion right now where you can get the starter kit for $99. But wait, you get to pick $125 worth of product to add to your kit. You pick it. And on top of that, they're going to add another $82 of all of these in colors, which is what I was featuring here in these cards. You'll get all of the stamps, pads. You'll get the full pack of DSP. This is a partial because I've been using it. You'll get the Stampin' Right markers. These are not our alcohol markers, but they're the Stampin' Right markers. And you'll get a mixed pack of all of the in-color cardstock. So if this is something that you're interested in, I do have a link to join my team in the description box, or if you have questions, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed this card today. Please leave a comment down below if you liked it, and we will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.